Hey, everyone, and welcome to Who's Who UGA Gospel Storm interviews with yours truly, Ms. Coco Bowden. Y'all, today I have a great guest with me on the line all the way from Georgia. She is a mother of three. She is a writer, a playwright, and she is also the author of Elijah's Guardian Angel. She is also a good friend of mine as well. Prayer warrior, and most of all, she is a child of God, y'all. So she's coming to tell us about her new book that she has out called Elijah's Guardian Angel. Welcome to the show, Tiffany.
Hey, everyone. How are y'all doing? I am so glad to be on this show. It's been a long time coming.
Yes, it has,
excited.
girl. We've been trying to do this. We've been trying to do this for what, about 2 years?
Yes, most definitely. I guess,
Yeah.
like I say, it's like everything happens for a reason, and everything has to be in God's timing, not our timing, but His timing. So I'm excited that it's happening today.
I agree. You are so right. It has to be God's timing, always.
Oh,
So
yes.
tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, like you was just saying, I have three kids. First of all, my name is Tiffany Rolanda Person. I'm originally from North Carolina, from a small town in Robbins. I think it has like 2 stoplights, but a little country town. But that's home, though. So home is where the heart is at. So, but I'm originally from there. I just moved to Georgia last year, around this month right here. It will be a year, September the 16th. So, when God say do something, you have to do it, no matter, if it sounds crazy or no matter if it's uncomfortable. So, He will make it comfortable, and that's what He did with this move right here to Georgia. And it's been nothing but a blessing. I don't know a lot of people here, but, I know that God told me to do a thing, and so I had to be obedient to what He told me to do. So, and I am a playwright. I write stage plays. I write skits, and so I just wrote my first book, Elijah's Guardian Angel. Well, I wrote this book like 4 years ago in 2016 and never done anything with it. I had some attempts to do something with it, but those attempts failed. And so, but like I just mentioned, that it wasn't my time, and it was God's timing. So, and that's when God spoke to me early part of this year about, it's time to release this book, Elijah's Guardian Angel.
Okay, so you say you from Robbins, North Carolina, which I know about Robbins. What's the chicken place down there?
What is that? It is Carolina Fried Chicken / House of Pizza.
Yes. Oh, my goodness. Not the junk topic, but the chicken, livers, and gizzards. Oh, my goodness. I could go for them any day.
Yes.
But,
okay. Yes, it's really good.
So I'm going to give a shout-out to them, Carolina Fried Chicken, who always satisfies my tummy when I'm in that area. Okay, so so you come from Robbins, and God has told you to move. I got something for you to do. And so you come up with, you already had the book written. So how did you get into writing in the first place? Because you do stage plays as well that you have done for the last how many years now?
Oh, my God, it's been years since I have did stage plays. This is, oh, gosh, over maybe 10 years maybe, I would say. Yeah, it started out with skits first, then it went into stage plays.
Oh, okay. So was there anyone who inspired you to write? Did you have someone in your family that does a lot of writing, or do you have any other authors in your family?
I have authors in my family because I have the person side. That's my mom's side. We are a big family, and I do have a lot of authors in the family, cousins and things like that. But the person that has inspired me to write was my father. He was a writer. I remember my dad, he wrote a book called The Broken Mirror, and I think my sister has it to this day, but he never done anything with it before he passed away. So, but my dad was a writer, so his writing, creativity, and his passion for writing, those qualities was instilled in me. So that's my inspiration to write.
That's
he was
amazing.
My inspiration to write. Yes. Mhm.
Yeah, that's amazing, and hopefully, y'all can pick up where he left off with his book, The Broken Mirror. That sounds like it ought to be pretty good right there.
Yes, yes, it is. It really is.
Right. And so the reason why we're here today and we're talking is because you got a book signing coming up for Elijah's Guardian Angel. So without giving too much, can you tell us about Elijah's Guardian Angel?
Yes, Eliza is something else. She is something else, and she is 14 years old, and so she's that type of girl who she thinks it's all about her. She is too glamorous, she got a lot of confidence in her, and that's good to have, at that age. But it's like she takes that confidence overboard, and so she really thinks that nobody can look like her, nobody can dress like her, and when she go to school, she's like mean to her friends because they don't look the way she looked, they don't dress the way she dressed, and so she downs them because of those things, and so she just too cocky. She's too cocky with it, and so but when she, like I said, she loses a lot of friends, by being that way, and so she shouldn't be that way. But she's a mess, she's a mess. But she will meet somebody at her school, and the girl name is Angel. So when she meet Angel will tell her some things, show her some things, and it will turn her whole world upside down. And so then Eliza's life changes. But yeah, that's a little snippet of it, But yeah, Eliza, she's a character by herself.
Wow. So is the book based on a personal experience, or you were just laying there one day it just came to you?
No, it's nothing personal, and yeah, you're right. Because when I wrote this book, like I said, I wrote it in 2016, and when I wrote it, I was like, okay, God, it's time for me to write a book. I said, I need to write this book, and, I was like, okay, let me pray about it first. I said, I'm going to pray about it. I'm going to, seek your face, and when I pray, you give me what to say, you give me what to write, you give me everything that I need. And so, and he did, and the funny part about it is I only wrote the book. It only took me 1 day to write this book. 1 day. When God does a thing, it don't take long. So it took me 1 day to write this book. And so I was writing, I just, I pray first before I write, and it could be over the computer, or it can be pen and paper. And so I always pray, and that's when, I said, God, you give me what I need. You give me insight. You give me wisdom. You give me your knowledge. You give me everything that I need to write. That's how I do with my stage plays and my skits and everything else as well. And so he does just that. And so it wasn't nothing personal. It was just what God gave me.
And he gave it to you actually in a good time, because even with this coronavirus out, we are seeing a lot of, just different attitudes coming out. And it seems like Elijah in this book, am I saying it right? Elijah. Yeah, Elijah.
Uh-huh.
It seems like in this book he had behavior problems. And so when I was reading over the summary of the book and everything, I was like, this book would go really good into one of the school libraries, into some school libraries, and not only that, in the mental health offices, because when you look at a child that has this problem like Elijah has, they could grow up with this in them, and it could cause them to miss out on good relationships, good friendships, good business deals. it could just make a mess out of their adult life. So when you wrote this book, did you have in mind any specific age range that it would be for?
Yes, it's like my niece, shout out to you, Charlie. She is 6 years old, and so she could read this book and everything. So
wow.
I said from the age of 6 to 15. 15 sits in the book. It has the age of 6 to 15, but 17-year-old, 18-year-old, even adults can read the book and get something out of it because everything that I write. That's what I told God. I said, I want to have a message behind everything I write. I just don't want to be writing just to be writing. I want a message to be behind it. And so, this book has a powerful message, and with it. So, to God be all the glory, because I said, it's nothing that I have done. This is what God gave me, and I just ran with it.
Awesome. I tell you, it's amazing, and I do believe that, it's going to sell really well and touch those who it needs to touch. Now, you said a powerful message behind it, and I was going to ask you about it anyway. So what is the message that you want parents and children to receive from Elijah's guardian angel?
That no matter who you come in contact with, if they don't look the way you look, they don't dress the way you dress, or they don't act the way you act, you still have to show that person love, because you never know what their situation may be. Their situation may not be like yours. They may be less fortunate than you, so that don't give you the right, just because they're less fortunate than you, to treat them bad. So you always have to treat people with respect. You always have to treat people and show people love. And so that's the message that in the book that some of Elijah's peers was trying to tell her. Like, you look, I know you got the new Jordans. I know you got the new Jordan apparel. I know you got the new Air Force Ones, Vans. I may not have those things, but just because you have those things, that don't mean you could treat me less than. And so that's what her peers was trying to let her know that, too. It's a little spoiler that I'm giving, but her peers was trying to let her know that, you don't treat me like that. I'm your friend. Just because I don't have what you have, I'm still your friend, but treat me with respect. Treat me like a friend should treat me.
Right. Wow. That sounds so good. You know what? I just thought about another thing, too. It needs to go into churches as well.
Oh, wow, yes. Yes, most definitely. Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
It needs to go into churches as well, even if they don't do nothing but have it for Sunday school. It needs to be in there. Okay, so so this the book signing is going to be September the 19th at 4:30 p.m. The McDonald Building, 207 Reynolds Street, Carthage, North Carolina. Tell us what's all going to go down at the book signing, because I'm pretty sure those that are coming, they want to know beforehand what are we going to be doing. So go ahead and, let us know.
Okay. So at the book signing, like I said, it's not going to be – I made a video when my book when the book was first released on September the 1st. So the video that I made, and I said in the video, I was like, it's not going to be your traditional book signing where, you just go in there and maybe you have little light refreshments and you sign the book and you go home. No. I said it's going to be epic. And when I say epic, it's going to be like we're going to have games for the adults, games for the kids. We're going to have giveaways for the adults where adults can win prizes. Also, the giveaways for the kids can win prizes. We're going to have one of the games that we're going to be doing is the freeze dance challenge. So that's going to be for the kids, and that's going to be for the adults where, you play the music and just to have some fun. Play the music, and so the last person that stops or whatever, or they keep moving, then, they're out.